I wanted Sade to give Larry a loud jukon, like, pow! But she did not give him a loud jukon. She picked up the phone and she said, hi guys. In reviewing this episode, we're going to start from the back. That's from the last scene to the beginning of it. That's it. We're taking it from the back to the front. So first, that beach scene, I just knew that there was going to be drama at that scene, and you were going to find somebody fighting, or like it should have not come from. I actually thought it was going to be Tiara and Adiza, but it was not Tiara and Adiza. It was actually Lola and Toye, and I feel that slap should have not come from Toye to Lola. It should have come from Lola to Toye, because really, you never go to meet your husband to be side chick. It's not a business that is cheating on you. It is your husband's business to be. It is your boyfriend's business. Like, every time you find yourself in a situation whereby you are the one going to confront this side chick, no matter how frustrated you are, my dear, you have lost that battle already. Even if you hit the person, you have lost the battle already. So when you hit the babe, your guy is just going to be over there somewhere like Louis, just...
Why? It's funny? What's funny? Louis, tell me what's funny.
Just playing around and laughing, and you'll still be demanding from him, do you love me? Tell me you love me.
You love me. How about that?
And another point, my ladies, please, if at every point or at any point in your life you find out that a man has told you once through words and through his actions, or either of them, that he does not want you and he does not need you in his life, please carry yourself, arrange your kaya out of his life. There's no point being with somebody that have already said through their words or their actions that they don't want to be with you. There's no point involving the family. I mean, that wedding scene was just nonsense. The mother is still trying to say, Louis, what are you going to do this? Have you arranged your man? Have you arranged your men or done something? I'm just like, you know what? This man is a grown-up man. Nobody should be babying anybody. If he cannot organize his men to come for the wedding and do their own parts, that's fine. He can wear boxers and just come for the wedding. It's really fine. It's just for him to just say his vows, Abby. His face can appear in picture. They don't take his full picture, because really, you can't spend your time as a woman sitting around and align anybody, especially a man, basically treat you anyhow. I mean, you're about to say forever. You're about to say I do forever, and you're already allowing this person treat you like this before you commit to forever. What's going to be the point? There's no point, basically. Now let's move to Adiza and... Oh, before we move to Adiza, that scene, I know that we have been complaining to REDTV that we want extra scenes, and yes, they did give us extra scenes in this one, but you people, maybe it's just me, but that scene was kind of rushed. I didn't see any reason for Toye and Lola's boyfriend to get together. There was really no point. There was no affection between them. There was no chemistry. That kiss just did there, like... just kiss and go. The kiss was just there, like that point was not there. I'm trying to as I was watching, I was trying to ask that, okay, are they trying to say this is revenge sex, that both of them were very bitter, so it was just revenge, nobody's thinking, or it was lost? Because from
What are you doing here?
It gets comma. That scene from the beach to the house, whereby he's saying, oh, he's waiting for his cab. I mean, you just found out that your girlfriend, the person you're about to propose to, remember that he said in one of the scenes that he's going to propose to Lola, and he was taking advice from Louis. The person you're about to propose to may have been cheating, or it's not even may. He's actually being accused of cheating, and there's no anger. Like, that's all the anger you can actually bring out of yourself. No. That scene get us to be. Maybe as they were removing their cloth, maybe something whispered to them that, okay, stop, oh, this is not working again. And then Lola and Louis didn't have sex. They just cuddled, or I mean, I only no get that part very well. Now let's move to Adiza and Tiara Olua, body of God. How is Tiara not getting that when you say I want friendship with benefits? It basically means that I don't want us to be exclusive. She's asking for exclusivity. Is that a word? She's basically asking for herself and Tiger to be exclusive, and also to be friends with benefit. I mean, sister, pick a lane. Do you want to be the main chick and be exclusive with him, or do you want to be friends with benefit and not be exclusive? Because how are you coming to... So I love the boldness and the fact that she's like, I came to collect some. I'm like, oh girl, tell them. Because really, if there's someone around, how are you going to be free to collect? But babe is not shy. babe wants what she wants and she will get it at all costs. So she's basically saying, okay, this is what I want. But then she's expecting that Tiger is going to be exclusive with her. Because like Aminu asked her, what are you doing here? Really, sister? Really and really and really? That question was embarrassing. But what are you doing here? What is the thing you are doing here? What are you doing here? What is the cocoa of the matter? What are you finding here? Like, you know that I was going to bring somebody else, and then she's always going to go and meet Adiza to ask her question. I mean, ask the man question. If you are a female, see, don't be asking the other woman question and be asking, what are you doing with my husband? What are you doing with my boyfriend? Coco, it's not her business. It's not her business what she's doing with your husband, what she's doing with your boyfriend or anything. It is your man that you should go and meet. You should go and hold him and be like, Oga, what is happening here? That's the person that is accountable to you. And Tayo really needs to pick his lane. Like, do you want the money or you want this babe? And if you want this babe, you guys need to sit down and discuss, what do you people want? Do you want us to be exclusive? Or you want us to just continue with friendship with benefits? And if we're going to be friends with benefit, it basically means that when you find other women in my life, you're not going to be coming to asking them stupid, idiotic question. You're embarrassing people now because you're collecting something from somebody. And so, if the guy close leg and says he's not doing call, basically, sister, borrow yourself brain. And Louis and Toye now. Lola's saying that, oh, Louis has changed at the beach scene and just working with him and saying, oh, okay, you have changed, you have tried, they are really putting efforts. I'm like, why is she giving a man that is doing bare minimum? Why is she giving him an award and encouraging him? You already know that this guy doesn't want you. Like, get your ass together and get out of this house, get out of his life. But because if a man says he doesn't want you, there's no amount of cleaning, sweeping, dusting, cooking, bedmatics you're going to do for him to want you. He has made up his mind. There's nothing like, let me try and get pregnant for him. You know, when we have like a little bit of child, like, you know, maybe if he finds out that I'm pregnant, he's going to want me, he's going to be affectionate towards me. Sister girl, pack your things, get your ass out of his life, go somewhere you are loved. If you are not loved by anybody else, love yourself till you find another person. It doesn't make any sense to be in a relationship and to be pitied, to be begging for affection. Please don't beg for affection. I mean, that scene whereby Louis and Toya are always discussing, oh man, Jamila Raja, like, I'm always very angry when I see the scenes whereby Louis and Toye are speaking. And then okay, so now Lanre and Sade. You people, that's in pay me. I wanted Sade to give Lanre a loud jukon, like, wow! But she did not give him a loud jukon. She picked up the phone and she said, Sade, fall hand me, fall hand. No, you should have told him that I am not interested. I'm not going to be around. I am busy. Even if I'm busy, even if I'm not busy, just say I'm not going to be available. I'm not coming. Are you available? I'm free, but I don't want to come. Thank you very much for the invite. I'm not going to come. Like, but she did not. So Aminu and Simenu, me and this babe's name. God help us. God save me. You realize that this babe is in love with Aminu. She wants him. And I like the way that she's in charge of this relationship. Like, boy, like Mr. Man, I get that you love me. Mr. Man, I get that you love me. I see that you love me and you want me and you're affectionate and you're a partner in every sense. But you cannot be just call my manager or call my Oga and tell him to come and miss you. No, I want to have my own life. I love you too, but I need space. I want my own life. Let work be work. When you see me is when you see me. Or when we agree to see is when we agree to see. Don't be doing kurukere and be calling. Yes, because Amin is always in charge. He has power. He has control. We not like it. But see, when you're in love with a man, that's how you take charge. That's how you remain yourself. You don't lose your identity in the process of loving any man. The point of being in love is for the love to make, for you to have a better quality of life. It's not for you to lose your personality or disappear in the name of love. No, there's no point. And then now let's move on to Adiza and Tayo and Mohammed. I love that scene. I like that it was their opening scene for this episode. We need to have a conversation of domestic violence. It is always very important that when victims of domestic violence shares their story or you see evidence of it that you don't doubt. That scene whereby Aminu was still doubting Adiza and saying that no. Mohammed could not have beaten her. It basically just shows the way people respond.
Mohammed. Like, when I saw her, it was like a trailer had hit her. It was bad. No.
Mohammed beat her.
Yes.
Kariyani.
Okay.
Kariyani.
I don't know what you said, but
No. Mohammed has been looking for her. Mohammed that likes to possess things and people. You're telling me he beat her. Kariya.
We can help Tayo protect her, right?
When victims of domestic violence finally come out to open up and say, oh, I was beaten, oh, I got hit, oh, he used to beat me, or whenever there's an argument, he flares up and then he bangs my head against the wall. And please, if he beats you once, tell somebody, leave the relationship. If you're in a relationship that is abusive, and if someone hits you once, don't go ahead and say, oh well, if we let's do traditional marriage, and if we do traditional marriage, I'm not going to legalize it. I mean, that thing Adiza said, oh, I did not want us to go through with the legal marriage, but they had already done traditional. In my head, I'm like, Auntie, what do you think you're playing? You're playing yourself, girl. You're really, really, really playing yourself. You do your marriage under the rock in your village. It's a covenant. God has seen it. 2 people have said yes. God has blessed it. You do it and Bella Naja carries it. It is a covenant. God has blessed it. As in, anywhere that you say, yes, I do. Insurance, OT, cover, insurance is covering you very, 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 very well. So when I just heard her saying that, oh, I didn't want to go ahead with the legal marriage, I know that, yes, legal marriage gives you documents. For traditional marriage, you don't get any documentation apart from pictures, videos, people coming, and then both of you also, and everybody else, like I already said, people coming together. But legal marriage the ceremony is different and the process is different, and then you get a paper whereby you can take to courts in case there's a will or there's a struggle for anything. But see, don't be like all those Lagos people are very funny. You would ask someone that is married, are you married? The person will say, I'm a little bit married. I'm married, but I'm not really married. We just did only traditional. We know we have not done the white wedding, so I cannot really tell you that I'm married, but we'll soon get married. I'm like, but you're married already now. You do traditional, you're married. You do courts, you're married already. You do introduction, you're on your way to getting married. So when you say that we're only doing traditional, I'm like, babes, you're married. So if you don't want to do legal, I get that, okay, you don't want to do legal for whatever reason you don't want to do legal, but you're already married. And now, so let's move on to my expectations for the next scene. I really expect that they'll explain that ending part, that part whereby they give us extra sauce, extra dripping. I like it, but I need them to explain what just happened. Like, there's no chemistry, like I said earlier, there was no affection. Are they having revenge sex, or what's that point? What is really happening? Like, I just feel like it was rushed. But if you feel like it was not rushed, fine. We'll wait for the next thing. I also need Tiara Oluwa and Tayo. I need that conversation between them to occur. I want to know what's going on in that babe's head. What do you really want? I need her to voice out her opinion. I need her to sit with herself and be like, okay, I want this guy, and I'm not going to interfere with his work. Or Tayo wants Adiza, or Tayo wants Tiara Oluwa. I need that conversation to happen. And then Louis, grow up. Like, get your acts together, man. Just get your acts together and get yourself together. I need you to get yourself together. So in the next episode, I am looking forward to be wild, because I did not see any of this coming. Although I suspected there was going to be a fight in this episode, I just did not see any of these other ones coming up. So please, you guys, if you like this one, if you like reviews like this, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. Tell me why you don't like it so that I can improve. If you've not seen my other videos, please kindly check them out. Subscribe, and remember to subscribe and share my videos with your loved ones. I am everywhere on social media, so let's connect together. Until next time.